everyone, welcome back. It's been a wee while since I've done a video. I did one a couple of days ago and had it on the wrong orientation, so I just deleted it. So anyway, today I thought I'd share a little quick tutorial with you, something that I was just fiddling around with earlier and thought, hey, this is really cool. I'll share it with you. So I'm making up a signature for a signature swap in one of the Facebook groups I'm in, and I had some letter writing paper on my desk that I had found when I was having a bit of a tidy up. I found a letter writing set that I have never used. It's totally complete, all the paper, all the envelopes, and the theme for this signature is flowers. So with this big red flowers, it's actually called Big Red Flowers, this set. I thought this would be perfect, and I wondered how I could use this paper in the signature. I thought about collaging with it, tearing it up and ripping it up, and I thought, well, it's a really nice writing spot. That's what it's designed for. So how can I use this in the best possible way? So I had a little play around, and this is what I came up with. So it's a little pocket. There's a pocket in here, and I just made a little journaling card to go in it, topped with a little bit of, it's a flower from a lacy top that I just cut out the flower and sewed it on top. A stamp on the back, and she's all ready to go. And I used this, it's a piece of scrapbooking paper, and I used part of that also to make a little tab for this pocket down here. And then, so you've got the pocket here, and then you've got this fold out writing space here. And I just put a row of zigzag stitching around it just to add a little something, and I distressed it around the edges and in the creases. I thought that's quite nice. It could either be written on, probably out of frame, sorry, could be written on completely for one day or one entry, or it could be broken up into 3 separate entries, depending what the person wants to do. And then it just tucks back up under that wee tag, and you've got the option to have journaling on the back if you want. I thought that's just a really nice use. It's really quick, really easy, and quite fun to do. So I thought I'd quickly show you how to do it, to do that pocket part with your piece of paper. So you need a piece of writing paper. I did trim my piece of paper down to fit in my signature, so the width here, but if you don't want to cut it down, or if it's some paper's much larger, you can always do it sideways and do the same thing, and you could have your pocket in this side or in this side, and depending which way you're going to stick it down. So there's options here. You don't have to have it there. You could have it sideways, or you could have it at the top. Don't know whether you'd want to do a pocket at the top. If you could leave a bit of a gap at the top for a shorter journaling card to pop in, or some tags. Right, so let's get started. Got my piece of paper here. So we want to fold it into thirds, but not equal thirds. And there's no real measurements here. The important thing is to leave a gap at the top, because that's where you're going to put your little tuck tabby bit there. So you want to leave a bit at the top, and I hung mine over the bottom a little bit, which you can have it meeting equally or not, it's up to you. But the beauty of this is there's no right or wrong way, there's no measurement, just eyeball it. Do what you think works for you. And if you find you've folded it too long and it's going to cover that, just fold it down a bit, because the bottom edge doesn't have to meet. So there, I've folded it into 3, so I've left the bit here so I can attach my tab at the top, and if I turn it over you'll see it overhangs at the bottom, which does not matter at all, and actually it's quite handy because it gives the person something to hold on to lift it up. Okay. So we've got it all nicely folded now. I'm not going to do the sewing on camera because my sewing machine's in the other room. So we will just continue on with the next step. So I'm going to distress the edges. You probably don't need to see this, everybody knows how to do it, but I'm going to, so that I can get it to the stage I want it. So I'm just distressing, and I'm doing the creases as well to make sure it divides into those 3 parts, because I like that. I just think it makes it versatile, gives the person more options on how they use it, and it just adds a little bit of detail as well with the lines. So for this crease, I just fold it back the other way so I can ink it like so, and then fold it back the way that it's supposed to be. Sorry, I hope I'm on camera. Right. I'm just using Vintage Photo. Right, I've got a circle punch here and a bit of scrapbooking cardstock, light cardstock. So I'll just punch a circle out of that and ink around the edges of that as well. Give it a bit of definition. Now you could ink the back of it as well. I didn't on my other one, and I don't think I will on this one, but it's certainly something you could do if you wanted, especially if you intend people to fold up and use on this side. Actually, I might do. Now that I said I won't, I'm going to. Why not? And again, fold the crease the other way to get the ink on that crease. But we don't need to do the top section because that's going to be where our pocket is. Okay. So there we've got all inked up, looking good. Right, if you can just stick it down and not use it as a pocket, but if you do want to use it as a pocket, we need to reinforce the back. Writing paper tends to be quite lightweight, and this one is. It's probably 80 GSM, a regular copy paper sort of thickness, but as a pocket it's going to receive a bit of wear and tear. So I've got this bit of a paper bag that I got yesterday, and I'm going to just back that onto here to strengthen it up. So I'll show you how to do that. I'm just going to use a glue stick and put some glue. Oops, I don't know what's wrong with this glue stick. It's gone really, really goopy. Not very nice. It's my favourite type of glue stick, but this one's just gone really weird. So I've given it a nice dose of glue. I'm just going to stick it on, and you could use whatever you like for this. I'm just using this brown paper bag because I happen to have it on my desk, and I'm trying to clear my desk, so it's like, what can I use? And this scrap of card was on my desk. It's like, so if I'm using it, then it's going to hopefully be cleared off my desk and no longer a problem. Right, so I'm just cutting around the edges. Just be careful when you do this that you don't cut into your piece of paper. Just cut right up to the edge. It's very easy to take a nick out of your top paper or top image or whatever you're cutting around. I do it quite frequently, but I try not to. It just takes a little lapse of concentration, and there you go, you've taken a chunk out the side. Oops, just took a little sliver off there. Flip that up so I can get the bottom one. Particularly important on the fold side, because if you take a chunk out of there, then you're going to see it when you open it up. There'll be a hole and a gap where the light shines through. Here we go. So it's all nicely back, so it's nice and strong. using as a pocket. Okay, so the last step is your little tuck pocket, little tuck tab. So you just want to put glue on just on the very top of it, and if you're sewing it as well like I did on this one, then that's fine. That's all you need to do. If you're not sewing it, then you might want to use a stronger glue that's going to hold, because I don't think glue stick, let's say I wouldn't trust glue stick to hold it forever when you're opening and shutting it. So just roughly center it, and then if you are sewing, just make sure the glue dries from that and here before you sew it, so you don't gunk up your sewing machine needle. And that's it. Apart from sewing, it's all done and ready to be put on a page in a journal. So I hope you like this idea. I haven't seen it anywhere, but if somebody else has done it, then please let me know so I can credit them. Otherwise, I'm going to call this, what shall I call it? Letter pocket. Let's go with letter pocket because it's letter writing paper and it's a pocket. So yeah, letter pocket. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. Let me know what you think of this, and I'd love to see if you have a go at this. I'll see you next time. Bye.